Hey everyone, Haunted Shadow here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Previously, I was working on... well, I was working on this, although still have this to do. And there's only 2 hours left, so... oh, no, don't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of these first, then. Ah, there it is. There, over yonder. Alright. And okay, it looks like the stream seems to be working, considering what happened on Friday with the Star Rail stream. And everything became all janky. Thankfully, it seems like I haven't been experiencing too many issues for now, but, well, let's make the best of it for now.
This may turn rust and leave it. Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Watch out!
Oh.
Attack! That's the way. Allow me. Show no mercy. He's lolling. He's Papa. Get him! Watch out! Haha!
Okay, the next one... oh, it's right here. This little capybara. Oh, no. It's like, no, I don't want to look at Navi, I want to look at this adorable little animal. Oh, a little too close. So that's what the eyes look like. Alright. These guys, like, they almost look like penguins to me, but I mean, obviously they're not penguins. But they definitely share some similar traits. What the heck is this? Okay, I guess that's a solution for something. Hey, you guys. Let us begin. It's called the Ugly Barnacle. Okay. Ding dong. I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Kokomi's just here like, what is this? what was... Well, okay, well, let's see. So then... Oh, okay, well. Oh. Okay. So I guess this is almost like some kind of weird red light, green light sort of thing. Oh, come. Why won't it let me? Damn it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna sit on this from the get-go. I win! And Kokomi's just here sitting pretty. But then, Kokomi is pretty. I don't care what any of you people say. I will die on this. I will die on this hill. Of course, Lolly is also very pretty as well. And grumpy.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
And she's, like, super nice and helpful. Okay, well... Oh, well, yeah, I should not be.
Rise like smoke.
Yeah, I should not be wasting too much time on that.
Show me your moves. Get to work. Finish this fast. Watch out!
I see everything. Let's move up. Hold the line.
You two. Time to end them. Watch out! That was quick. Show me your moves.
Show me your moves, show me your courage. Which one is it?
Show no mercy.
A proper send-off. Cena with love. Coming at ya. Hiya. Nah. Coming at ya.
That's all I've got. Quiet.
Watch out.
Flying Dead Man! Oop. That's what I get for button mashing. Okay, well. That just means one more excuse for me to, or more excuses for me to go after it again. Oop. Wait a minute. Alright, well, considering Kukasaur flying might take forever, especially with how awful I am. Chicken! Oh hey, it's Venti's birthday. I would like to hope that Erica Harlacher will be back for 5.7 like she was hoping. Because, yeah, like... I've definitely been hearing a lot of crazy things about the voluntary work refusal as of late. Like the fact that even though the SAG after a video game strike is over, some of these VAs are still like, nope, we're not gonna come back unless you give in to our demands or whatever. Okay. I'll bring you back later.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Well, unfortunately, you're probably not going to be too happy.
Yoo-hoo!
This journey is not going to be a very long one. It's just going to consist of me making you walk across this entire body of water.
Strike a pose.
I mean, alternatively, like, maybe I could at least try to use her for fun. I mean, I do like her, it's just... I don't know, like, I know I don't use her properly. I think that's the problem.
Come on!
Watch out!
Show me your courage!
Singed. It's raining fire! Fulfill our pact! Hey there! I got it! Alright, good. Let's try this back. Show me your move! Lightning, echoing song!
Everyone hold hands.
Get to work! You're...
Okay. Damn it. She almost died. And that's kind of the other thing, like... Farina, unfortunately, kind of wastes you.
Coming at ya!
Okay, let me actually do this the correct way. Okay, there's a new one. Yeah, checking like the little indicator in the top right-hand corner. My internet connection does seem to be running better.
How about this? Take a seat. Ride this wave!
Time to shine.
Coming at ya!
Hold still. Okay, never mind, you're dead.
Everyone hold hands.
Let the world come alive! Watch out! Slide! Sprint! Watch out!
Get back here, weirdo. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, then. Now let's go ahead and see about... Oh, hey there. Let's go ahead and see about finishing this silly thing. Fine. You win this one, mutant bird. Fried chicken and... I just realized where Farina just... I won't say anything. Hello, lady. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like Natlan for whatever reason, but I do. Maybe not as much as Fontaine, but, like, I still like it enough. Plus, it's like, this is where I met the woman of my dreams. Well, one of them, anyway. Other one being, well, you know. She will always be my first Genshin crush. And I will always have a crush on this woman. Anyway. Let's see what I have to do now. Oh, what the... Okay, I guess that didn't work. Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us a lesson we should learn. Okay, is this another... Oh, it's Chaska. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, God. I think Kaniche and Chaska are probably among the newer ones that I struggle with. Kaniche, Chaska, and Varesa, to some extent.
Take me up.
Uh-oh. What the? Oh, okay. At least that helped. Oh. Tornadors.
Let's fly.
Don't get trapped in the Tornadors. Oh great, now I'm winning.
Let's fly.
Oh, come on. You're telling me I'm not low enough for that? Oh, gotcha. These are mine now. Haha. Mine.
Giddy up.
Okay. Oh, great. I'm everyone's #1 target now. Oh. That was a close one. Ugh. I didn't get trapped in the tornadoes, at least. Now I did.
Let's fly.
Nope.
Let's fly.
What did I get? Oh, okay, I collected most. Had the most trial coins at the end. He got attacked the most. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I just need one more. And even then, this is just going to be for the money and the crafting ore. Grumpy. Okay. Anytime now. One of these days. Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us a lesson we should learn. Again? Well then. What are the odds? I guess it's a good thing I went through this, so I know, but that's not the point. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Damn, all of us got caught in that. No, don't take me. Oh, come, I was right by that thing.
Giddy up.
Jeez. I'm losing.
Fly. Giddy up.
Terribly. I mean, I guess for the most part, I have what I need. So at this point, I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, that counted. Well, I guess now it'll be my turn to make the tornadoes. Oh, there we go.
fly.
I'll take that. Oh, come on.
Let's fly.
Oh, okay. Well,
Let's fly. Take the up.
oh great. Oh,
Let's fly.
jeez. Okay, I got lucky there. Let's see. That's more than 50 coins! Hooray! I got awarded for being a loser, but that's fine. Because it gave me what I needed. Okay. Oh, there was a Sit Lolly one! Why couldn't I gotten that one? Or, no wait, what am I saying? I did do that one. Okay, so I have done them all. Alright. No, like, afterward or anything? No? No, I didn't want to talk to you guys. My eyes want to know more about you. Uptown girl, she's been living in her white bread world. And if any man with hot blood can... Okay, no. The everyman. Okay. I guess that's all. So what time is it? Okay, it's almost 1:30.
Add Astro.
Hello, robot.
Thank you for. Add Astro.
Okay, and well, as I learned before, I never finished the thing with Layla. Let's see, so where's the missing... Okay, it's this one. Yeah, so might as well. Grumpy. Let's see, okay, we are... Oh, right here. Oh, we're gonna see this guy. Izzy, don't be nervous, just explain what you've learned. Damn, you can be totally mean to her, and I hate it. If you mess this up, you won't be able to gain his trust, and then you're gonna fail, and you're gonna make everyone not like you. I don't know which one. This should be a piece of cake for you? Question mark?
Alright, I'll try. But I can't disclose the actual details to you. How about a general overview of the research? Would that suffice?
I get the feeling I didn't do it right. Well. Oh. Well, I guess on the plus side, I can just skip through all this. I don't think Jaffer's gonna be here.
This seems like the best spot to do this. We'll need to be quiet so we don't disturb anyone.
What? I can't hear you over the sound of me being a good student! Okay, so then let me see here. Briefly describe the application of the triple orbit. Could you talk about quadruple orbit shift? Do you know about the Great Machine?
Huh? No. What is that?
It's what Megatron wanted to turn Cybertron into in Beast Machines. No, wait, that's an elegant machine. My mistake.
Is this something that I didn't prepare for at all? You've got to be joking.
I'm breaking her little heart and I feel awful.
About this question, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling very well. Everything is spinning.
Are you okay? No, she's not. Are you the confident Layla?
I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping very well lately. I tend to get dizzy from time to time, but don't worry, I'm fine now.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I'm waiting for you to answer my question.
Oh, sorry. Can you please repeat the question? I didn't hear you clearly just now.
I don't think it's an issue of whether or not you heard me. You speak very differently from the Layla I know. That's because she's technically not the Layla you know.
Alright. I guess the cat's out of the bag. Of all the times to wake up. You're Layla's friend, right? And from the looks of things, the two of you are preparing for her thesis defense?
Yep. And you must be the blessing from the stars.
With her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness and I take over. However, her unpredictable and varying sleep patterns are completely out of my control, so I have to make every second count.
Yup.
There's no one willing to help her here, so I have to step in.
What about me? What am I doing?
I am rather curious about you, though. Why are you trying to help her?
Well, she's finally decided to face the problems with her thesis head on, and she's working very hard on it.
Really? That's great. You're helping with all the things that I used to do for her.
Okay.
Seems like you've given her a boost of confidence with your encouragement. Now then, I can't really help her prepare for the thesis defense, so I'll be leaving some notes behind instead. You'll have to give them to her later.
Okay.
Okay, I should get started on those notes. If there's anything you're curious about, you may go ahead and ask now. I can answer you as I write. I'm used to multitasking.
Man, she can do it all.
Oh, and I have to ask a favor. When you give the notes to her later, please don't tell her about my existence.
Why is that? Because it will shatter her sense of reality. I don't know.
Well, she's always been in a fragile state. If she knew that there was another Layla who's always taking care of everything...
It would shatter her perception of reality.
she might feel like everything she's ever worked for is pointless, and that could lead to some demoralizing thoughts.
Which would also possibly shatter her perception of reality, and she would most likely feel like everything she's done up to now has been very meaningless and probably become very depressed and miserable, and, well, we don't want that.
She's a resilient girl, but no matter how resilient she may be, no one can hold up to criticism and torment from themselves.
Boy, don't I know it. There's that saying about how, like, a person can be, like, their own worst critic, and, like, I end up being, like, my own worst critic at times.
If her condition grows any worse, it's possible that I might cease to exist as well. Then there wouldn't be anyone to help her.
But she's not doing very well now either.
She's getting better though, isn't she? It's apparent how hard she's working now. She's my source of knowledge. I'm merely the representation of how she would be if she were rested and healthy.
So basically like a what-if scenario. Or like a hypothetical Layla.
I believe that she's one of the best, even in a place like the academia where geniuses come by the handful.
And as we've seen, like in little bits and pieces, a lot of other people kind of think that way too, but unfortunately she doesn't feel that way about herself.
But growth is a process and shouldn't be rushed. I will always believe in and support her.
It's good that she has you, or she might have already hit rock bottom.
Believe me, even if she were to end up at rock bottom, she'd find a way to somehow laugh it off as one of her silly mistakes and climb her way out.
Well, okay.
That's the kind of person she is. Alright, I've written down all the possible questions that I think the advisors might ask. Next, I'll put together a few words of encouragement for her. I'm not going to sign it, obviously. Oh, and don't forget about our agreement.
Yes, I will not breathe a word of existence to her. Or, breathe a word of your existence to her. Okay, there we go. The star's expectations. They will never meet, but she will always walk alongside her. Okay, well, I guess that's all of them. Okay. I'll take that. Okay, let's see. So Layla's, Shinobu, Ningguang, Babs. Okay, those are the only ones I've technically finished. Well, Noelle is kind of a different situation because she has two. Well, oh. Because I'm just going to go ahead and unlock it. Now I can claim that key. Evil! Although, what would be the prerequisite quest, though? Okay, it's... Okay, for her it's Farina. For her it's Novelet. Okay. Makes sense to me. Okay, let's see. Baiju, Yoimiya Part 2, Lenny, Novelet, Risley, Farina Part 1, Navia, Chiori, and Sino Part 2. And then, yeah, these two will have to come later. You know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead for Sino's second one. Oh! Pfft. Okay.
Whoa, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
I don't know.
Traveler, Paimon.
There's people that we know.
Sino! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Yes, my eyes haven't seen you in a long time. Well, yeah, whenever the heck I did his original, or the first part of his story thing, it really feels like it's been forever. You look like you've been keeping well. I mean, he kinda has to. Either way, my eyes have not let this go unnoticed.
As do you. You don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem stronger. So, what brings you back here?
I don't know. Just my desire to get more story quests done.
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends at Smeru.
Maybe it's friendly, and my eyes apparently agree.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Wait a minute, who is we in this situation?
Really? You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
Unless you're like Venom and you refer to yourself as we, then yeah, I'm just like, who were you with?
Indeed. Or as I call it, the Biryani factor.
Lumine? Oh my god, her eyes! Lumine is showing emotion! Her eyes are determined.
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always Rice to meet Stu again.
Ah! uh,
Oh, darn, he said it.
I win the bet, Paimon. Time to pay up. Lumine. I just love her face here. That's right, Paimon.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Yes, let's go with that. You have a razor-sharp wit that could rival Chugga Conroy.
Alright, here's your 500 Mora.
So happy. Thanks, Sino. Feels good to hit the jackpot. Thanks, Paimon. Feels good to hit the jackpot.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 Mora.
Yeah, considering I have more than 500 Mora on me.
Hey, 500 Mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
Too bad.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts later.
Sino, no, don't encourage her.
Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
Oh. Okay. What kind of job? Or what kind of case you working on?
A case? What happened?
My eyes will listen intently to you.
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Is that a good idea?
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can, you know.
Because you're a pig!
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
And if you do, that's totally okay. Because seriously, don't encourage her.
What? No! Alright, was it really that obvious?
Yes. Because all you ever think about is money and food. You pig.
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together. All right, follow me.
Okay, so we're working together with him again. Oathkeeper. Hello, Sit.
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
You call this flailing around? All he's doing is holding out his hand like he wants something.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Okay, well, maybe now he's sort of flailing around. Even then, like... When I hear flailing around, I think he's, like, waving his arms in the air like he's at a rave, like... "Ah!" Or something.
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Oh. Very interesting.
Huh? Sino's teacher is in trouble?
Yes, apparently.
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Uh-oh. Wait. What are they targeting you for?
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Hi, I'm Lumine. My eyes are happy to meet you.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here?
And then that lady just walks away without saying anything.
Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land?
And who has eyes that can literally stare into your soul. And most likely drive you insane if you stare into them for too long. Then, yeah.
My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
You're not here to arrest us, are you? Okay, no, he's a professor. He can't arrest us.
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
If anything, we technically already were arrested in Sumeru. On a technicality.
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help Sino.
That's right. Let me summarize the situation.
Yes, please. What is going on here?
A couple of days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
The hell?
A threat letter?
Yes, Lumine has every right to be angry.
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
Yes, especially if you haven't done anything wrong.
This is the letter in question.
Oh, goody.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe.
Oh, great, it's blackmail and a ransom.
Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the Matra, there will be consequences.
Isn't that technically what we're doing now? Also, the fact that we're at this camera angle, are you trying to say that he's watching us right now? Quick, we need to check behind the pot!
Wow, they sure didn't mince their words.
Yeah, no kidding.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
But there's other ways to get Mora instead of threatening people for no reason.
10 million more. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden. Where do people think I'm hiding 10 million more, huh? In my tomatoes?
Who knows, maybe they think you're hiding it in your mattress.
There were no witnesses, so currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
Paimon, go to sleep.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Let's see. Well, I don't know if those are stains, like all around the edges. And then, well, we have the picture or the illustration that's in the middle. From Sino's description, it sounds like the threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyrus to find. The paper, the ink.
Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Okay, so then where would this come from?
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry. Could there be an issue with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained. Almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
Huh. And I guess because it's coarse-grained, the ink probably, like, Like, it doesn't really stay put. Like, it might even kind of bleed a bit, so...
It's certainly not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
Huh. Interesting.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not? Wait, check this out! Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
Maybe coffee or tea.
A colored liquid, so... tea? Wine?
Grape juice? Okay, no. Yeah, they're kind of like... I don't know. Well, I guess it does have like a brownish tinge to it, so like it could have been tea, sort of.
Well, it's like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Okay, Cyrus just vanished. See you. Okay, we're back in here again. Oh, okay.
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Okay, he came here with us and... Oh, great, this guy's eyebrows.
Mahamatra Sino. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Yeah, so much so that... I feel like we have talked before, but I don't remember when or how. You would think, because, like, those eyebrows...
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash.
Young and stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it had to have been during the part 1 of Sino's story quest. I don't see any other reason. But... yeah, I guess... No, wait. He was one of the Matra, wasn't he? So... okay, maybe he was, like, part of that quest. If he was, like, one of the ones that we spoke to like, initiate certain pieces. I don't know.
Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
And then they tried to clean it up, and then they were like, yeah, okay, it's still good, it's still good. Just a little coffee stained.
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Oh, so that's where it comes from.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Okay, and did that work out for her?
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
Okay, yep. I didn't read the mantra underneath his name, so, like, yeah. I'm pretty sure we had to have spoken to him at some point during the first side quest. The first of his story quests.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. and change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they'd go back to the cafe. Not unless they were completely stupid.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
All of them, I don't know. You're usually not right about a lot of things, so I'm surprised. Okay, I guess real talk. The whole like laying low to avoid like getting attention and whatever, and not making it so obvious.
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora. But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see. And crucially, the culprit said they'd be watching the Professor's every move.
Which is very stalker scary.
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you!
Was it him?
What are you doing?
You're under arrest for having awful eyebrows. Oh, and for threatening a guy.
You wrote the threat letter!
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
So then was
I
he...
was just listening in, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Sino shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
Yeah, I'm kind of here like, so was he really behind the flower pots, just like peeking at us and then being like, okay, they're on the move. I gotta follow them, but I can't be too close, otherwise they'll know that I'm onto them.
You smiled when Arav left. I saw it as clear as day.
Oh. God.
Smiling a crime now?
It's only smiling when you're glad that something happens that's... well, in this case, like, something in your favor, in which case, Arav leaving, so it's like, good, the cops are gone, I'm safe.
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off with a wet cloth. All to create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe.
Okay, so then he... So he wasn't really at the cafe, and then he just had the paper from it, I guess.
Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you, because you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny.
Which... That is, like, deceptively brilliant in a way. You basically throw them off your trail, and you're not affected in the sense that, like, you're not gonna leave anyway. So, that actually is... Yeah, that is deceptively brilliant. I hate to admit it.
The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
And so, I guess... Well, I don't know if Sino, like, fully knew, but... Technically going to Arav and telling him, like, you know, like, do this and then do this. Like, kind of, you know, pretending to throw him off the trail. When in reality, it's like, he was playing along with it.
You can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Yes, you did. You smiled when he left, and you have awful eyebrows.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf?
Lumine's eyes are not happy.
The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you... Your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching. You're a terrible liar.
Well, his eyes... It doesn't look like his eyelids are twitching. It looks like his eyes are just, like... It looks like there's something else going on with him, like he's gonna need a hospital.
I would never...
Dude, just shut up.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
Well, that was over quickly. Sino already caught the guy.
Although that seems a little too easy. Not gonna lie.
You're telling me. One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Sino. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
So instead of having his whole life ahead of him, well, now he doesn't have much ahead of him anymore.
Everyone, it's all over.
Is it?
Gosh, that was so fast.
I know. Like, wow, the shortest story mission ever. We completed it within 20 minutes.
The culprit's name is Uraka, a 16-year-old student in the Ratao's Darshan.
Oh, okay. So, technically we haven't caught the guy.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
Or... Oh. Jeez.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Wow. So then he must look older than... Well, then again, it's just a random NPC guy that uses one of the character models, so... Who knows, like... By default, he already looks like he's 20 or 30-something. It's like, but I'm 16! It's like, yeah, likely story. You look the same as this guy. Wow, though.
But he looks so old.
I know.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
Money.
We questioned the culprit regarding his motives. He...
What did he do?
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well. It's our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes. He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot of Mora.
Yeah, Lumine, like, I'm definitely with you there. Like, really? Well then.
Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
What?
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi. How can he not know who Zaha Hadi is?
You're right. Maybe he doesn't go to any of his classes, and that's why he's failing.
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring, and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia.
Okay.
Araka believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement. And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Of course.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
Damn, so violent.
I completely understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus, but I'm afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Even Sino's kind of here like, what's wrong with you?
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Could have fooled me. You sounded pretty damn serious.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
I have no idea.
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here. The Matra will continue to investigate.
Lies and deception.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street? Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor.
Oh my god, he's making headlines.
You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand?
No, Lumine is not familiar with what it means to be in love. The only thing Lumine knows how to do is stare. And sometimes smile. And not talk. But mostly staring. That's one of the only things Lumine knows how to do.
Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any Mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is. All it costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the Academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
They're gonna put some embarrassing picture of him out in the front. And everyone's gonna point and laugh at him.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. Their family lives in the city, yes?
Correct.
Okay, so he's gonna go give the parents a piece of his mind.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants and they're often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Jeez. Psh. Parents of the year, everybody.
Oh, what a mess.
No kidding. It's no wonder he just went completely off the rails there.
You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
The relevant authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days?
Give or take. Cases like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
Of course, Paimon's not gonna turn that down.
My apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Bye, Mr. Eyebrows Guy.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Sino, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that.
I know, like, that was insane.
Ah, and isn't Tainari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
Okay.
Wait, you mean Tainari's in the city?
Lumine's eyes are happy.
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the Academia to help out on a project. They should be at Nephis's office at this hour.
Okay.
Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tainari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around.
Damn. Sounds like you guys have a history.
Anyway, hurry up and fetch Tainari. I'll head over to the tavern with the Traveler and Paimon. See you there. Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
Okay, he's leaving. Okay, so now... Oh, okay, we're gonna go over here. Oh, okay. Oh.
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them.
Who's them?
They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
So Sino and Tainari.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail, so I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the Academia. Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the fact.
So secondhand knowledge.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Yes. Yeah. Well, at least it's just older sister and nothing weirder. Anyway.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Well then.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Paimon, you're lying. You want to have all the food.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
Well, jeez, we don't want to make you go bankrupt either.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh hey, Kave's here.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of characters in this.
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
Yes, apparently he's good for it. It's almost like, yeah, we could get away with ordering the whole damn restaurant.
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello.
So polite.
So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Yeah, Sino caught some 16-year-old who looks 30 threatening the professor and caught him within like 20 seconds.
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
And that's what happened.
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting, and I'm just still kind of amazed with how, like, Sino was able to, like, catch the guy so fast. Like, damn.
I can't believe how young the guy is. What are his parents going to think?
His parents just don't sound like the kind of parents that care. So they're probably going to be like, oh well, too bad. So, do you want to buy something?
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions. Their minds are still developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life.
Boy, ain't that the truth, Like, I guess if I think of how I was when I was younger, like, yes, I made a lot of stupid decisions and did a bunch of stupid things, and I look back at it and I'm like, damn, what the hell was wrong with me? But then, yes, I've grown, I've learned, and it's like, exactly. The younger you are, the more susceptible you are to making, like, stupid decisions. Because you don't think things through.
But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I know. 10 million Mora.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
Yes, after he was spying on us from behind a flower pot. Like, every breath you take, every move you make, and every step you take, he'll be watching you.
If this were my son, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Oh.
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
And Lumine is very happy about that.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Damn, that guy's voice.
Coming! I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
But I don't know when we're gonna see you again.
Okay, bye-bye!
And technically, the last time I actually did see you, you and Alhaitham didn't have voices.
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too?
No, they're not. You have to get those in a separate bag.
Yep, it's all there.
Okay.
I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
I like how we just saw that for like a few seconds. Like, oh, well, what if the players want to know where the coffee beans are? It's like, okay, there. Now I can rest easy knowing that Kave got his coffee beans. Yeah, it was a crazy day. Okay, now where did we go? Are you full from ordering the entire restaurant?
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
You deserve that, you pig.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Kale, you were seriously like a very sweet, sweetheart girl. And I'm gonna be sad if they replace your VA. I know she was having issues. Like I know that IRL that her VA has a lot of health issues going on, and well, considering there were very few characters voiced during the Sub-Zero's Festival limited time event, and Paimon and Sino were among the few that were voiced, I'm not sure. I'm so worried. Like, are they literally just gonna fire all the VAs that still refuse to work? I don't want them to, but... Because I like the way most of them sound now.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be the envy of the neighborhood.
I'm sure you will. Because, like, Kale just has, like, this very sweet, adorable voice.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us. My eyes are happy.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadid.
And you wonder why people are talking about you two. Is there something going on between you guys?
Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Don't tell me what to do. It's already going to be 2:30 for me. I think we're beyond that.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
And don't get threatened by other weirdos.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
And by us time, you mean Kale with her two dads while Lumine and Pimin watch?
What do you mean, us time?
Yes, please educate my eyes. They want to know.
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together. Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you.
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in.
Oh my god, her eyes! Her eyes! Yeah, that sounds really fun. Time to show off my tent pitching skills. Are your tent pitching skills so amazing that they make your eyes go that big? What is this? Her eyes were already wide and big and wide enough. Now they're literally dinner plates that take up like 50% or okay, maybe 40% of her face.
Right? It's been so long since we did something fun together. I can't wait.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville.
Okay.
No need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip. Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
Is there going to be room in the tent for me? We can make Paimon sleep outside.
You got it. We'll be there.
I thought I saw something moving behind Tainari.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, it must have been you. Yeah, you keep doing that. You're doing a really good job of sweeping nothing. Like I said, you're doing a good job. least he's happy about it. Okay. Oh, alright, that's what it was. Okay. This'll count, right? Oh my god, the J chamber!
Here's to a life where...
Time to set off. Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
Paimon, shut up, you interrupted you interrupted St. Lolly talking. That is a sin. You should never interact her... Or, you should never interact. You should never interrupt her beautiful voice. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be right here. Alright. Oh, what do you know? We do have the tents here. Well, Lumine, it looks like we won't get to see your tent pitching skills today.
We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
Yep, so sorry, Lumine.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
But you did. I just got here and they're already... Oh, well.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight.
Okay.
You got it! Dinner's on us tonight!
You pig!
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
Alright. I'm pretty sure you'll get to do it.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Mushrooms? Maybe they're friendly.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
Yeah, pretty much. They literally live off the land.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
Oh, okay.
So, how has everything been going for you?
I got thrown into jail because Paimon ate Farina's cake.
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
Yes, and apparently Lumine's eyes are happy about it. Well, then again, like, there are a lot of unforgettable experiences in this game. No matter how many years it's been, like, there's still, like, certain things that I can remember. But there are going to be things where it's like, yeah, I need something to refresh my memory because I don't remember some details, just because. It's been almost 5 years since I started this, and... You know, there's been a lot of events, a lot of stories, and yeah.
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a Valberry. I bought some from the market this morning.
Okay. Lisa and Noelle need a bunch of those.
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
Ugh.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Well, I guess you could say the reception to this sweet joke is very bitter.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
But what about the fishing? Okay.
She sure made a run for it.
I know. Did she just want to get away from Sino that badly? No, please, don't tell me more jokes, Dad! Lumine's eyes! She made a run for it. Kidding.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
Paimon, go to sleep and stop thinking.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
What will come to pass? What? Lumine's eyes know something. Possibly, I don't know.
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
It's time to duel. Okay, well, it's Genius Invocation time. Not now. No, we don't want to play children's card games.
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna play children's card games.
But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
That look he's giving him. Although, real talk, it's been so long since I've played Genius Invocation, like, I probably would need to practice again and actually know what the hell I'm doing. When will that be? I have no idea. I feel kind of bad, but then at the same time, it's like... There's still a bunch of other things I still need to do in this game that Genius Invocation is kind of at the bottom of the list. Even though I would like to get the cards for my favorite characters like Mona. Because I know she has a card. At least I could have sworn she did. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda. Just relax and enjoy myself.
Ah! We got a bite!
Uh-oh.
I'll reel it in.
Okay. You must really want to do it.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Sino is really feeling it. But how long has Kale been gone? Uh-oh. Don't tell me she's been gone this long. This is so relaxing. It's just so nice to go camping with friends. Where is Kale?
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
The second one.
How about the one on the left?
Whatever Paimon says. Yes, because Paimon speaks for the both of us. I'm not allowed to speak my mind.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
Then why did you set it up there? And oh my god, that frog is floating.
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
So you want me to borrow it?
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Shit.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
Bar none. By far. Oh, there you are.
How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
Where were you? I was getting worried. I was here thinking, like, is this going to turn into some quest where it's like, oh no, Kale's missing, we need to find her, and then we're going to go into some crazy dungeon and learn some crazy secret, and then have some involvement of love and friendship prevailing in the face of evil, and I don't know. Maybe I've just been watching too many stories or whatever, or series or something.
Always.
Paimon, you pig! Oh, great. I'm sure that place won't be important later.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Paimon's brewing. That's a pretty massive list you have there. You might want to do something about that. Jeez, oh, you pig.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Paimon is always desperate to eat, let's be real.
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
No, any meat. Even hamburgers.
Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Can it work on apples? Okay, no. Buy some apples. There, I said it.
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Well, I'm gonna dig in. Everyone wolfs down the delicious food.
Oh, that was so delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers.
Paimon, you have 5 stomachs. What are you talking about?
I eat a lot too. Here comes the food coma.
Oh. Oh, I see. That happens to you, too? That happens to me if I have, like, a lot of meat.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Sino and I will clean up.
But I'm not tired. Look at how wide open my eyes are.
Tonight I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Oh boy. Is that gonna be the thing that I have to do in this story quest? Do I have to play the card game? And I'm gonna be terrible, I just know it. I'm kind of glad that they haven't had another event that involves the card game, because it's like, yeah, like, I would be terrible at it. I mean, the story in that event was fun, and I mean, like, that's where we got to see Charlotte and Kirara, and that's also, like, at the point where I learned that from Ninja streams, if you haven't met Charlotte before in this event, there's, like, 2 different ways, or 2 different introductions you can have. One where you do remember meeting her, and you're like, hey, it's nice to see you again, and then, oh, hi there, reporter lady that we've never met before.
Good night.
You know, like, I never thought that they would do something like that, so I was impressed. Because I'm here like, they usually just, like, if you miss out on these events, it's like, oh well, too bad, we're just gonna assume that, we're just gonna write it with the assumption that you've played through it, and if you haven't, oh well, too bad. But no, like, I was pleasantly surprised. But anyway, point being that I liked the story. And it was fun meeting Charlotte. But the card game aspect itself, well... Oh wait, well, we didn't technically have to play. Technically. Or Or did we? I don't remember. You see what I mean? My memory. I know for sure, like, we had certain moments like Kokomi and Yaimiko, like, roasting each other. But, yeah.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
My eyes don't struggle to stay open. My eyes are always open. Unless I'm sleeping.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Oh, I was here like, why are you blinding me?
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
I was gonna say, have you ever seen him joke around? And technically, yes, we have seen him joke.
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
Okay, Paimon, let's see you hold it.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Ah,
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Paimon, you're probably just gonna run and scream. Let's not forget I have my own trusty sword. The almighty dual blade. A divine artifact, slayer of countless vile monsters. And the only thing in this world that Lumine is in love with.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
Okay, now you have me curious.
But right now, it's time to rest. Sleep well and sweet dreams.
This camping trip has really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. That phrase makes no sense. When do you know babies to sleep? For the most part, babies don't sleep peacefully. They cry. And they wake up everybody around them. But then I guess I don't know how else you would word it.
I think they should all be here.
Kaveh, what are you doing?
Traveler? Paimon? Are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
Oh boy, you brought Alhaitham too.
Look at this.
What is this?
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Yes, it's the actually, no, it isn't the dull blade. Oh well. I hereby christen you the dull blade.
Evidently.
What? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
I call it nighttime. Those voices, I recognize them. Those are the voices that tell me to burn things. Yes, Master.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
What? I'm going back to sleep.
I'll hate them. Kaveh! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
I know. Huh? Why'd they come all the way out here? Lumine's eyes.
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
And it literally could not wait until later.
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
But you're already dressed. In fact, everybody's dressed.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Uh-oh. Okay, do I want to... Well, even if I don't want to know, you're going to tell me anyway. What am I saying?
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Yes, please.
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them.
They vanished.
Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
No, they're gone.
They are. And so are the fruits.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Sino's group was drinking last night.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
Grape juice.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Sino, Tainari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Yup.
Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Although if it's the really good wine and it's vintage, doesn't that stuff cost a lot?
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
Okay, extortion. There you go. That was the... It's not ransom. Okay, thank you, Kaveh. I was here like... After I said it, I was even here like, is ransom really the word? Like, ransom would only be if you, like, kidnap somebody. It's like, if you want to see your daughter again, you gotta send me $10 million in the tree but at the park at 8 p.m. tonight. You know, like that. But no, that's extortion. You're just trying to, get money out of him. No kidnapping.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it.
Probably bad things.
Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter, too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye.
Yeah, like, what was that pattern? Like, dead center, yeah, dead center of the paper with the note. Words written all over it. Not the coffee stains and whatever.
Give me a sec. I'll sketch it out for you.
Okay, good thing Kaveh has photographic memory. But yeah, so what is that symbol, that pattern?
Okay, done. Take a look.
Take a look. It's in a book. Okay, no. It's not in a book anymore.
You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
God exists in this game. Confirmed.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
Really?
What? Really?
Yeah, I had the same reaction.
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too.
I just realized something, like, they're actually having a normal conversation and they're not yelling at each other. Hey there. So, like, we're actually seeing Alhaitham and Kaveh have, like, this normal, nice conversation with each other. And they're not at each other's throats, and Kaveh's not yelling at him and hating his life, and all the shippers are probably going crazy right now about how cute they are here, and I don't know.
It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Okay.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
Oh. Could you say that without the smile? Could you say that when you're not smiling about it?
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you.
Interesting. Are you looking, chat? I can kind of look at the chat. Unfortunately, I can't see the chat well, if you type out a long message, I can't see all of it because the YouTube app is being weird. Or, well, the YouTube mobile version on my iPod. Yes, I am one of the few weirdos that still uses an iPod.
This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tainari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping.
And luckily, we weren't too far away from Gandharvaville, relatively speaking.
Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Sino. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Oh, I was about to say, like, where is he? He didn't come out here with us.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Good question.
Something's up, huh? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
But I want to know what the Temple of Silence is.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years.
Is it like the Illuminati?
These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination.
Okay.
At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete.
Huh.
Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's members hailed from the desert.
I'm learning.
By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So then these are the, I guess, the true heirs, so to say.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
I know.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
Illuminati!
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Are you part of the Illuminati? I'll hate them.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh, wow! Damn! So, he got to be the boss, and then he stepped down and he's still getting the same salary. Jeez.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
Yup. So, he definitely made good use of that time he had.
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
Yes. Especially because that was your office at that point.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus?
Because his parents are part of the Temple of Silence. I don't know. Well, that's one theory I have.
The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
Okay, theory debunked.
You said you ran into Sino, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Oh, so you probably mentioned Temple of Silence and then he took off.
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Yeah, that tracks. He probably knows about the Temple of Silence as well.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now.
Oh. Well, yeah, he does work fast.
Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Sino will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
Okay, so we need to go find his house.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble.
Yep, they can't keep it hidden.
We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information we have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens there.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy, man! They're trying to hide the truth from us!
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Sino and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Sino.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Alrighty then. Also, Happy New Year, everybody.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
And let's go look for him there.
Okay. After repose. Oh, this area. Okay, well. Easy enough.
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home.
But the light's on.
Oh, Sino moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
Yeah, most likely.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Okay, so then we're gonna get to meet Zada Hadi.
Ah! Professor Zaha Hadid!
Oh, I'm sorry, I mispronounced it.
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness, whatever is going on tonight?
Your secret friend is in danger.
We're looking for Sino. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all.
And did you?
I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone. Goodness knows where to.
Maybe he was kidnapped. Well, I hate to think that, but we gotta consider all options here.
It must have alarmed Sino, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about. How serious is it?
We don't know, but it involves the Illuminati!
Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Yeah, because he either took off and did something, or he was kidnapped.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought.
Thinking about the ocean's gray waves.
I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. If Sino hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing. After seeing the letter, Sino told him to contact the Corps of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Sino.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
I know, he was even there telling Arvati, or however, whatever his name was, to, beat the crap out of him for him.
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the Academia. That's why Sino was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
Oh.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Oh, great. Is he a member of the Illuminati? Or will the Temple of Silence? Oh, great, he's a fraud! Or at the very least, he's into some shady stuff. He only reported it because Sino forced him to, which means Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence.
Oh, dear. What on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger.
I'm pretty sure he is. Either he's part of the Temple of Silence, which, well, unless he has ties to the desert, that's probably not the case. Or he's an enemy of the Temple of Silence.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sino left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Yep, he really does think ahead.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look.
Paimon, go to sleep. My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I asked you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me. Well, now we do have to go after you.
My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair.
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Sino and Cyrus.
Yeah, considering I already read it. I'm okay with skipping Paimon's dialogue. Interrupting Citlali is a sin. But interrupting Paimon, that's alright. In fact, I encourage you to do that until her voice is changed.
Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
Doggy. Oh, okay, we can talk to her.
I can't believe this is happening to Cyrus of all people. How does a man of his age end up at the center of all this fuss?
I don't know, maybe he has some old enemies, or well, like I said, theory is probably debunked, but it's like, or he's a freaking high-ranking operative in the Temple of Silence, Illuminati.
He always seemed so carefree. Sino and his friends visit him on a regular basis, and there's never any drama. I honestly thought he lived a worry-free life.
He just wanted to have a nice, quiet life.
We've had our quarrels, but it's always over the silliest little things. Now he's in real trouble. I just wish there was some way I could help.
Well, you've definitely helped us a lot so far. It might not seem like it, but we have some idea of what happened here.
And, what about our tomato growing contest? He has to see it through. His plants are doing so well. but they need their gardener to come back safe and sound.
Heaven forbid he misses the tomato growing contest. Yeah, I think there's more things at stake here than just... Well, okay.
Hey!
Oh, Cyrus, you've given me a real fright this time.
Well. I am your god! Okay, well. The name is Layla. I don't... Well, then again, I'm not sure if this would be a reference to the Eric Clapton song. But, well. Probably not. And just to be safe, as much as I love you, Farina, I need to put my crutch back.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
We need her to keep us alive. I am your god! Hello, I am your god. Hello, you are taller than I am. Okay, we don't have any new events. Oh, right, I haven't done these. Like, I've missed a bunch of them. Of course, that's my fault, I know. Okay, let's see what happens now.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We never had it to begin with.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Sino got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
He didn't say where he was going?
Nope, in fact, he even said, "Don't follow me."
No, he left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
Yes, and my eyes can't believe it.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
Okay. Damn, you really have photographic memory. Well then, I guess as an architect, like, that definitely is a pretty good skill to have. Okay, there it is. Yep. From this angle, it almost looks like some kind of altar, but then I guess I do kind of see the tower aspect of it.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
So then where the hell did this paper come from with the motif on it?
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source.
Arav, okay, well, I'm probably going to forget after we're done here anyway, but...
The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert. According to Uraka, he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Okay, so then he could have some kind of ties to the Temple of Silence.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards. The guy claimed to be in the city for business, as part of a merchant caravan.
Oh, great. It always starts with children's card games.
Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say, and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora. The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
Okay, so that's where he got it from.
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
Of course, it was the cards. Yeah, I guess you could say that this guy had it in the cards. Yes, I'm sorry.
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know. He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern. The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Jeez. So he helps him, and then he's like, okay, kid, you're on your own.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Court of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade.
Which kind of lines up with what we sort of knew.
The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia. But, as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish.
You mean like a czar?
The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago.
Okay, this is way before Azar. But then, still close enough to when Nahida was reborn and then imprisoned for just being a literal child. God, seriously, those bastards, I hate them. Like, even if she's a little girl, or even if she... Okay, well, yes, she's a little girl, but even ignoring all of that, it's like, you don't do that to a person.
Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods.
Illuminati!
At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
But what is the right path?
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Jeez.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years!
Well, looks like it's gonna come down like a house of cards now. Yes, I'm still sorry.
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
Good question.
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Sino. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
Oh, I see. So this was kind of like the Trojan horse of the plan.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Sino had other plans.
And that's also probably why he asked to have the letter back. That way nobody else could look it over.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea, with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Everyone, I have news from the Corps of 30.
Oh, hello.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person.
Hello. My eyes are happy to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler in Paimon.
But where are your eyes? Where are your eyes? I can't see them.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Sino leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebot.
I just can't get over this guy's glasses.
I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Corps of 30 in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from Al-Haytham and Kaveh, the Temple of Silence is involved.
Yup.
The Academia has made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for action.
Yeah, that's the most important thing right now. The talk can wait.
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and...
Yeah, like, either one.
Everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Sino back safely. We cannot afford to lose them.
Okay, I can kind of see his eyes. Or at least for a little bit.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
Yeah, I just noticed it's some few minutes after... And, yeah, those glasses, I swear, you can't see... Like, those are so thick. Jeez.
Really? Wonderful. You have my most sincere gratitude.
Could those glasses be more powerful than Lumine's eyes? I doubt it.
Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe Al-Haytham, I'd like to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana.
Okay, I was almost here like, but they're over there. You're talking to you're talking to Lumine.
Tainari, you're planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Master and Al-Haytham.
Yep. Be talking to you later.
Well, if you're sure... Okay. But be careful.
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
Have a good night.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up with Sino before it's too late.
No kidding.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair distance already. But we still have a shot. Let's take it.
Okay, there's nobody here for me to talk to or read minds. Okay, good. I don't have to do my commissions today. And, well, considering how late it's kind of getting, I may just go ahead and see about winding things down now. So we can continue this later on.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Oh. Yep, there is none. Oh boy, so then... Man, I can't get those. God, I already forgot, like... It's Skirk who's gonna be coming up, like, directly next, right? Skirk and Shinha? I still have no idea if I should go for her, just because Mawika is literally going to be right behind her. And as it is, apparently, there's not going to be too many chances for free wishes coming up from what I've been hearing. So, yes.
This realm is...
Alright, well, off-screen, I had to kick out Mualani, and just because I put Aoife there. I cannot for the life of me get Mizuki to show up. Like, I put her there, but then it's like, I go to this spot and there's nothing, even though, like, it acknowledges that I put her there. She's literally just, like, she doesn't exist. I don't get it. That has to be some kind of weird glitch. Because, yeah, like, just to test it out, I put Aoife there, and it's like, oh, yeah, he shows up easy. But I don't know.
If you ever have it...
Okay, then. Okay. I can only make one. Oh well. Yeah, so I guess... Okay, so then the 5.7 update is gonna kick in on Tuesday, so then we'll see what happens. Because I don't exactly know what 5.7 is gonna bring other than the new banners, and then obviously the new characters with Skirk, or character, rather. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But, yeah, I guess next time, if there's another event, I'll go through that. I'm still trying to avoid Mondstadt as much as possible, just because I still think it's kind of ridiculous that the voluntary work strike is still in full swing, and if Erica Harlacher is supposed to be back as Venti in 5.7, well, I'd rather wait for that as opposed to going through it right now and only having like 3 characters in the whole damn story being able to talk or something. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Later, folks.